In the summer of 1956, Congress passed legislation that would forever change how Americans traveled. The interstate highway system altered the country in ways we still feel today, connecting cities, fueling commerce, reshaping how we move. It was built for the needs America understood at the time: a growing economy, national defense, and a culture that had fallen in love with the automobile. The American suburb grew quickly. Communities and the services they depended on became more widespread. Often, for people living in largely rural areas, distance became part of daily life. Local municipalities built transportation systems that reflected the immediate realities of their communities. What often grew were solutions rooted in place, strong within county borders, but not always designed to reach beyond them. Transportation experts, including those working in Western New York, had known this for years.
So for decades in our industry of transportation and mobility management, there's always been a recognition that we could be more efficient if we coordinate the services and get out of the silo of transportation.
By the early 2000s, studies in the region showed what many had suspected. Transportation gaps were showing up in real people's lives. An older adult without a car trying to reach a medical appointment 20 miles away. Someone who could no longer drive safely but still needed groceries. A person in a wheelchair calling multiple numbers for a ride. Often, help existed just across the county line, but each county had its own system and rules, creating obstacles that were hard to navigate.
Coupled with the fact that there was a growing poverty situation with older adults as well, and many households in our community, over 10%, don't have cars or access to a car. So a lot of data was created about what the need was. The question was, what's the solution to this?
In 2016, Livingston County, a largely rural area south of Rochester, built a website called Ride Livingston. It provided information about transportation services and showed people their ride options. Simple in concept, but sophisticated in execution. It was a groundbreaking step forward. Other counties started paying attention. They had the same problems Livingston had begun to address, and they saw an opportunity to build something bigger together.
And the solution became, let's build upon the work of Livingston County and develop a regional platform, technology, website, if you will, portal that people could go to find out the most efficient ride, the most cost-effective ride, and one that meets their particular mobility needs.
In 2020, Lifespan, a Rochester-based nonprofit serving adults and caregivers across the region, saw the opportunity. They brought Monroe, Ontario, and Livingston counties together with a plan to expand Ride Livingston regionally. It was a tall order. Take transportation resources scattered across 3 counties and bring them together. Make it simple. One search, real options tailored to each person, their age, their mobility needs, their circumstances. They applied for the Federal Transit Administration's Innovative Coordinated Access and Mobility Grant. Through collaboration and expert guidance, they did it. They called it Here2There, and it changed everything.
It really customizes the rider's experience with the vendor or the ride options best suited to them. For example, here in Monroe County, we have a very robust volunteer driver program that is based in several different communities. If a rider said they lived in a particular zip code and they wanted to go grocery shopping, they could go so far as to say, yep, I live in zip code 14610 and I wanted to go grocery shopping. That particular volunteer driver program would present to them. So it will drill down to that degree.
Here2There has given people back their independence and lifted the burden from their families.
A lot of these older adults who are using this tool, their kids work full time. And they feel bad, they feel like a burden. They feel like, I can't keep asking my son to take time off of work. He's an important person at work. He doesn't have that luxury to take me where I need to go. Having a tool that puts everything in one place, that makes sure they know all of their options, can take a lot of that stress away from that situation. They don't have to worry about it so much because, hey, here's this list of providers that I can call to get me there. I don't have to worry about it anymore.
But Here2There isn't just for the people who need rides. It's designed to also be an essential tool for the families supporting them, especially when they're spread out and trying to help from afar.
So the website is a single point of entry information resource that's very helpful for caregivers, and caregivers are able to search for ride options and filter their choices based on the needs of the person taking the transit. So for example, if you're a caregiver for an elderly family member, you would be able to select options that are available for someone that may need a wheelchair transport and filter the options for transportation providers available to take the trip.
It's about dignity, about staying connected to the place you call home. The Federal Transit Administration's ICAM grant didn't just fund a website. It proved that 3 counties could work together, that shared resources serve people better than isolated systems. They're the connections that let us reach each other, the paths that keep us part of the world we know. And sometimes, finding your way home is as simple as knowing someone will help you get there along these roads we share.